Hi, I'm Les from BrainSparks.ca. And in this mini series, AI for Everyday Work, a practical guide for non technical professionals and students, will cover various aspects of AI and how to use it in daily and professional tasks. This series is designed for non technical professionals and students. It simplifies AI and offers clear, real world examples of how AI tools can save time, boost productivity, and support smarter decision making. Our viewers will explore common AI types, learn about helpful tools and frameworks, and gain actionable strategies for integrating AI into administrative tasks, communication, project management, data analysis, and much more. As a bonus, we'll dive into AI driven automation and help you get started with creating your own simple workflows using accessible tools. This is your go to guide for working smarter, not harder in the age of AI. Why does AI matter to everyday work? If you've ever wondered whether artificial intelligence is just for tech wizards or futuristic corporations, think again. AI is already woven into your everyday life, whether you're using it predictive text on your phone or getting a movie recommendation from Netflix or checking your spam folder. But now it's also entering the workplace in a big way and not just in tech jobs. From students writing assignments to professionals preparing reports or planning meetings, AI is rapidly becoming a powerful tool for saving time, boosting quality, and making better decisions. The good news, you don't need a computer science degree or a coding background to use it effectively. What you do need is curiosity, a willingness to experiment, and some foundational knowledge, which is exactly what this little mini series offers. We're here to take the mystery and intimidation out of AI. You'll learn what it really is, how it works in plain language, and most importantly, how it can help you get more done with less stress. It isn't about flashy algorithms or complex theories. It's about real world use, writing better emails, analyzing information faster, organizing your tasks more efficiently, and even automating repetitive parts of your job. You'll find examples across a variety of fields, from admin and education to marketing and customer service. So you can see how AI is being used by people just like you. We'll even cover how to go one step further with simple automations using accessible no code tools. Whether you're a student preparing for the future or a professional looking to level up your skills, or someone who simply wants to stop doing boring tasks by hand, this will give you the tools and confidence to make AI part of your everyday workflow. And no, AI is not perfect. It gets things wrong. And we'll talk a little bit more of that in the coming episodes. Let's talk about AI fundamentals without the hype. What is AI really? Artificial intelligence, or AI, refers to computer systems designed to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. This includes things like understanding language, recognizing patterns, solving problems, and even creating content. While AI might sound futuristic, it's already embedded in tools you use every day. Google search suggestions, grammar checkers, facial recognition, even Spotify playlists. At its core, AI is about automation and augmentation, doing tasks faster, more consistently, and sometimes more intelligently, and helping people make better decisions. What it is not, it's not magic, it's not all knowing, it's not going to take your job, although it might change how you do it. Importantly, AI doesn't think like a human. Most modern AI systems, like ChatGPT or image generators, work by analyzing massive amounts of data and identifying patterns, not by understanding the world or having common sense. AI is also not necessarily new. Basic rule based AI has been around since the 1950s. What changed is the accessibility. Thanks to advances in computing and data availability, powerful AI tools are now available to everyday people in their web browsers, phones, and productivity apps. There are several key types of AI you'll hear about. There's narrow AI. This is the AI most of us use daily, designed to perform a very specific task like writing emails, recommending products, or classifying data. It's effective within its limits, but not intelligent in a human way. There's also machine learning, which is a subset of AI where systems learn from data instead of being explicitly programmed. Think of an email filter that gets better over time at catching spam. Generative AI is very trendy right now. A lot of tools like ChatGPT or DALI or Midjourney can create new content, text, images, code, etc., based on prompts. This is one of the most exciting areas of modern AI. Natural language processing, or NLP, is AI that deals with understanding and generating human language. Your voice assistant and autocorrect features are examples of that. Predictive AI uses historical data to make forecasts. This might power sales projections, inventory restocking alerts, or student performance predictions. There's a difference between AI and automation, and it's easy to confuse the two. Automation follows a preset of rules. If A happens, then do B. AI, particularly machine-based learning AI, can adjust its responses based on patterns in the data, even once it wasn't explicitly programmed for. That said, most useful tools in the workplace blend both AI and automation, and you'll see plenty of examples later on. There is a human role in AI. Despite what headlines say, AI does not replace human workers. It's a partner. It augments your job. It makes your tasks easier. AI doesn't have judgment or creativity or emotional intelligence or any real world context. Our job is to guide it, check it, and make informed decisions. Think of it like a very fast intern with a good memory and no common sense. There are some ethical considerations. So there's bias. AI systems learn from data, which can include human bias. There's also privacy. Don't put sensitive or personal information into AI tools unless you're sure they are compliant with privacy standards. And transparency. Be very clear when something was created or influenced by AI, especially in professional or academic contexts. You don't need to be an expert in AI ethics, but you do need to be thoughtful. Treat AI as a tool, not as a decision maker. So, as a quick recap, AI is already part of your life, whether you realize it or not, and whether you like it or not. Those that take the best advantage of AI as a tool will probably be more successful in the long run. Most workplace tools are narrow, task focused, and accessible without technical knowledge. And you don't need to code, but you do need to think critically about when and how to use AI tools responsibly. In this episode of AI at Work, we'll talk about real use cases. So we already know AI isn't just for developers, data scientists, or Fortune 500 companies. Today, many professionals without any technical background are already using AI in their daily work. Whether you're writing, organizing, analyzing, or communicating, there's likely an AI tool that can help you do it faster, better, or with less effort. So, number one, personal productivity. AI can be your virtual assistant, helping you stay organized and on track. There's smart scheduling with tools like XAI or Google Calendar AI, which can automatically find meeting times based on people's availability. And I don't know about you, but I spend way too much time just trying to find when four people can meet on, the Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 type of schedule. To-do lists with brains. So apps like Motion and Reclaim can use AI to prioritize and schedule your tasks intelligently. You can also use it for daily summaries and reminders. AI can generate daily digests of your tasks, upcoming meetings, and emails. Number two is for writing and communication. If you have a mental block or don't know where to start, or you need to do some quick outlining, AI can help. Emails use tools like Grammarly, ChatGPT, or Microsoft Copilot to draft, rewrite, or polish professional messages. For reports and summaries, you can paste a long document or article into AI and get a quick summary or key points. For presentations, PowerPoint AI Assistant and tools like Beautiful.ai can generate slides, outlines based on a topic or text output. For research and knowledge management, save hours digging through documents or websites. There are AI assistants like Perplexity or ChatGPT or Copilot with browsing capabilities that can quickly answer questions based on scanning large bodies of text. For meeting transcriptions and search, there's a number of tools that can record your meetings, transcribe them, and allow you to search or summarize them later on. For note taking and tagging, Notion AI and Evernote use AI to help categorize and retrieve your notes easily. Project or task management, you can keep projects moving without being buried in admin work. You can automate tasks, so you can assign or update tasks based on project progress. You can use them for risk analysis, so you can flag overdue items or dependencies that might delay projects. You can use AI-generated status updates. Some platforms use Teams activity to draft reports for stakeholders. Number 5, customer support and engagement. Whether you're in marketing, sales, or support, AI can reduce your workload. Chatbots can answer common questions for customers 24/7, and you've probably seen these when you've done online shopping. They can do email drafts, so customer support agents write quicker, more consistent replies. And they also integrate with CRM tools like Salesforce or HubSpot, and they can suggest steps with next leads, track communications, or highlight high priority opportunities. For number 6, it's content creation and marketing, where AI is your creative partner to brainstorm, plan, and create faster. There's a lot of social media tools like Canva that can generate captions, hashtags, and even entire content calendars. And I can tell you, I spend hours looking for hashtags and I'm not even sure that they work. So AI is actually a great tool for that. Visuals like Adobe and Canva can help you create custom graphics, even with basic prompts. And for SEO and blogs, there's SEO tools like ChatGPT and Copilot and others to help you create outlines, generate drafts, and optimize keywords for content on your website. Number 7 is data analysis and reporting. You don't need to be a data analyst to work with data anymore. There's built-in tools with Power BI, Excel, and Tableau that can highlight patterns or trends in your data and spreadsheets and dashboards. There's natural language queries available too, so you can say, what were last quarter's top selling products, and get a response in plain English. AI can also analyze past data and predict outcomes like sales or customer churn. It's a great forecasting feature. Number 8, for education, learning, and development, AI is transforming how we learn and teach. Platforms like Khan Academy and Coursera use AI to suggest learning paths based on your progress. There's also AI tutors. You can ask any natural language model to help you understand complex topics, explain, code, or quiz you on a subject. They can also generate learning guides, lesson plans, and quizzes for students or staff. So to bring it all together, imagine a workday. You start in the morning by checking your AI-generated daily plan. Then you can summarize last night's meeting transcript, and share key points. You can then draft 3 client emails with the help of your AI writing assistant. You can create a new social media post using an AI image generator and captions. You can run a quick AI report on project risks and share it with your team on chat. You can end your day with a simple automation. Whenever a client completes a form, AI can draft an email and log their details into your CRM. None of this requires code or technical training. It's the right tools, clear goals, and a little curiosity. In this episode of AI at Work, we'll talk about the different types of AI you will encounter. So while AI may feel like a mysterious black box, once you understand the basic concepts and types, it becomes much easier to spot their uses in tools and apps. So we'll break down the main categories of AI you'll encounter in the workplace so you can better understand which one does and how it might help you. Number 1, rule-based AI. This is kind of the classic OG. What is it? A rule-based AI system that follows predefined instructions. If A happens, then do B. It doesn't learn or adapt, it just executes based on logic. Where you'll see it, basic chatbots. So like click 1 for sales, click 2 for support. Automated form responders, and simple workflow tools. And how is it useful? It's reliable and easy to predict. It's great for routine tasks with clear rules, but it can't deal with exceptions, anything complicated, and it can't learn over time. Number 2 is machine learning. This finds patterns. What is it? So these machine learning systems use data to improve over time without being explicitly programmed for every situation. They learn patterns and adjust their output based on the data they're trained on. Where you'll see it, email spam filters, predictive text and messaging apps, customer churn prediction tools, sales forecasting models. How is it useful? It's excellent for making predictions, flagging anomalies, or recognizing complex patterns in data. Number 3, generative AI, which is the creator. What is it? Generative AI refers to the tools that can create completely new content. That could be text, images, audio, code, video, just based on a simple few words or a prompt. It's a subset of machine learning that has exploded in popularity thanks to tools like ChatGPT. Where you'll see it. So ChatGPT for writing and brainstorming, Canva Magic Write for social media content, DALL-E or Midjourney for image generation, and GitHub Copilot for code assistance. Its usefulness, it's highly versatile. It's like a supercharged brainstorming partner, design assistant, and editor all rolled in one, but it needs guidance and you have to check the facts. Number 4 is predictive AI. This is called the forecaster. What is it? It's a type of AI that analyzes past and historical data to predict future outcomes. It is built on historical patterns, helping you make better decisions based on likelihoods and trends. Where you'll see it, sales and revenue forecasts, inventory management systems, HR analytics, for example, for the likelihood of turnover, or risk scoring for projects or clients. And its usefulness, well, it's a powerful support tool for planning, budgeting, and making data-informed decisions. Keep in mind, it predicts probability, not certainty. Number 5 is natural language processing, which is the language expert. What is it? It's an AI tool that helps you understand, generate, and interact between the AI using human language, and it is what powers chatbots, transcription tools, and summarization features. Where you'll see it, chatbots, virtual assistants, real-time translation apps, grammar and writing tools, meeting transcription, and summarization. Its usefulness, it's ideal for speeding up reading, writing, and communication tasks. It's also great for making complex text more accessible. Number 6 is conversational AI, the talker. What is it? The type of natural language focused AI designed to interact with humans in a back and forth way, kind of like having a conversation. It's not just about language, it adds personality, context, and responsiveness. A lot of the chat features on your phone may already have this built in. And where you'll see this, so Chat, GPT, Claude, Gemini, and many other chat-based assistants, customer support bots, and voice assistants like Siri and Alexa. Its usefulness, great for answering questions, generating ideas, and helping troubleshoot. Works best when you treat it like a collaborator and stay very specific with your requests. Number 7 is computer vision. This is the image interpreter. What is it? This AI processes and understands visual information, photos, scans, video, handwriting, or even your facial expressions. Where you'll see it, document scanners with auto tagging, retail apps that track shelf inventory, facial recognition for security or device unlocking, and medical imaging tools. Its usefulness, is ideal for automating image-related tasks like scanning receipts, sorting photos, or analyzing visual data, and it's often embedded into background systems. Number 8 is speech recognition, so it's a listener. What is it? Speech recognition turns spoken language into written text, often combined with NLP to enable voice to text and voice commands. Where you'll see it is in voice dictation tools like Google Docs or Microsoft Word, virtual meeting transcription like Otter.ai and Zoom, and smart assistants in voice search. And its usefulness, well, it's handy for multitasking, accessibility, and capturing ideas hands-free. So how these all work together, modern AI tools often combine different types of AI to create a seamless experience. For example, a virtual assistant might use speech recognition to listen, natural language processing to interpret your request, and predictive AI to anticipate what you'll need next. A design tool might use generative AI to draft a layout and computer vision to check for visual balance. You don't need to know their inner workings just to understand their capabilities. That way, you'll know what's possible when choosing the tools for your own work. And on our website, we have a quick reference table that shows different types of AI, what they do, and some common tools and use cases. Let's talk about common AI tools and platforms. The number of AI tools available today can feel overwhelming, but you don't need to try everything. The key is understanding what types of tools are out there, what they're good at, and how they fit into your work. It also feels like there's a new tool on the market every other day. For number 1, let's talk about writing, brainstorming, and communication tools. These tools help generate, improve, polished texts from emails to reports to social media captions. There's ChatGPT, which is conversational AI for writing, ideation, summarize, coding, and more. There's Claude from Anthropic, which is known for longer, more thoughtful responses, great for summarizing long documents or generating polished prose. Microsoft Copilot is built into Word, Excel, Outlook, and much more. It helps generate drafts, summaries, and data insights. Google Workspace AI offers writing and summarization tools within Gmail, Docs, and Sheets. Grammarly Go goes beyond grammar to help rewrite tone, shorten or expand text, and generate first drafts. Notion AI combines writing help with project planning, summarization, and data handling inside Notion documents. For number 2, meeting and transcription tools. These tools save you from having to take notes or rewatch meetings. Otter.ai records, transcribes, and summarizes meetings. It syncs with Google, Meet, and Zoom. Fireflies.ai adds AI-generated summarize and search features to your meeting recordings. Fathom generates highlights and summaries in real time during meetings. TLDV, Too Long Didn't View, is a tool for recording, bookmarking, and summarizing video calls. Number 3, visual and design tools. So you don't need to be a graphic designer to create visuals with these AI-powered tools. There's Canva, which quickly generates images, templates, and text for social media, presentations, and more. Adobe Firefly, similar to Canva, is built into Adobe Creative Suite, great for custom branding and concept visuals. DALL-E generates images from prompts, which is now integrated into ChatGPT. Remove.bg automatically removes backgrounds from photos. Looka is an AI logo generator and brand kit builder. 4, data, research, and analysis tools. These tools help you extract meaning from data and conduct research faster. ChatGPT plus Code Interpreter can analyze uploaded spreadsheets, run calculations, and visualize data. Power BI with Copilot is part of Microsoft's Business Intelligence Suite with natural language querying and report suggestions. Tableau GPT brings AI insights into Tableau dashboards for fast data storytelling. Perplexity.ai is a smart search engine that answers research questions with cited sources. Consensus.app is an AI for academic and scientific literature review, great for summarizing research findings. 5, workflow and automation tools. These can help you link systems together and build no-code workflows, perfect for automating repetitive tasks. Zapier, which has been around for quite a while, can connect thousands of apps and allows you to trigger actions like sending an email or updating a spreadsheet based on events. Make, which is formerly Integromat, is a visual automation platform with advanced options for multi-step flows. IFTTT, if this, then that, is great for personal productivity and smaller automations like syncing tools or scheduling posts. Tally plus Zapier uses forms that automatically generate summaries or email follow-ups. Airtable plus AI can combine spreadsheet-style databases with automated AI analysis for content generation. Number 6, all-in-one assistants. These tools serve as general-purpose helpers for writing, research, and productivity. There's ChatGPT, which can browse the web, see images, interpret documents, and act as a personal assistant. There's Notion AI, which combines writing, data handling, and note-taking in one collaborative platform. Microsoft Copilot can work across email, documents, meetings, and spreadsheets, and has deep integration. Gemini, formerly Bard from Google's AI assistant, is integrated across Google Workspace tools. How to choose the right tool. Here are a few questions to guide your selection. Think about the specific task or problem you want to solve. You already use a platform like Microsoft, Apple, or Google that offers AI features. You prefer browser-based tools, phone-based tools, or integration for tools you already use. You prefer a free solution or have budget for premium features. You don't need to try everything. Start with 1 or 2 that align with your daily tasks, experiment, and build from there. And a lot of these tools are free to try on a short-term basis. And then for premium features or expanded use, you have to pay a small subscription or buy credits. The magic happens when these tools talk to each other. So use Zapier to connect ChatGPT with Google Docs and Gmail. Sync auto meeting notes with Notion or Slack. Send data through an AI writing tool to auto-generate emails or reports. We'll explore these automations further in the bonus series on creating simple AI workflows. In this episode, we'll talk about choosing the right tool for the job. With so many AI tools available, it's tempting to try everything or feel paralyzed trying to decide. But smart AI adoption isn't about using the newest or flashiest tool. It's about solving the right problem in the simplest way possible. We'll help you narrow your focus, align AI tools to your actual needs, and make confident decisions about what to try and what to skip. Start with the problem, not the tool. Instead of asking, which AI tool should I use, ask, where am I wasting time, struggling, or repeating myself? Common everyday challenges could be writing emails or reports from scratch, manually entering or copying data, repeating the same meeting notes or updates, struggling with planning or prioritizing, and spending too long researching for information. Use these friction points to identify your use case. The specific problem an AI tool can help you solve. Match tool capabilities to your use case. Once you've identified your need, look for a tool that matches the task. So on my website, I've got a table that shows different use cases and different problems and the matching AI tool category. So for example, I need help writing content faster. That could be Grammarly Go, ChatGPT. I waste time on scheduling or follow-ups. That could be productivity or automation tools like Reclaim and Zapier. Or I can't keep up with meetings. You could look at transcription or summarization tools such as Otter or Fathom. If you struggle with data and reports, you could use data analysis tools like ChatGPT, Power BI, and Tableau. If you need visuals or graphics, but you're not a designer, you could look at design tools like Canva and Firefly. Or if you repeat a lot of steps across multiple apps, you could look at automation tools like Make, IFTTT, or Zapier. You could also ask your AI assistant that's built into your phone, and it can suggest a solution for you. So evaluate features and not hype. When comparing tools, look for ease of use, integration, customization, security, privacy, and reliability. Try free versions when possible, and don't be afraid to switch tools if something doesn't feel right or fit. Now, free versus paid, what is worth paying for? You can do a lot with free tools, especially when you're just starting out, but in some cases it's worth upgrading. When to consider paying? Well, if you need faster performance, higher quality output, or longer content, you might have to upgrade to the newest version of ChatGPT other than using the free one. If you need integrations within your company's software, if you're hitting limits on file size, storage, or use volume, if you want commercial rights for creative outputs, think of them like software subscriptions. If they save you hours a week, the ROI is often clear. Test and compare with a trial. So before committing, give each tool a test drive before committing to it. So write a one paragraph email in Grammarly Go, ChatGPT, Gemini, and see which one you like better. Use Canva and Adobe Firefly to create the same image prompt and summarize long meeting transcripts using, say, both Otter and Fathom. And then that gives you an idea of how much work it is to get the tools to work like you want them to, how much time you save, and then how good the outputs are. And then eventually you'll discover which tools fit your style the best. Consider your workplace or school context. So if you're in a professional or academic setting, you might need to check your IT policies about privacy, security, compliance, and what you're allowed to install, or if you have to use the pre-approved tools based on your IT service catalog. You'll need to ensure that the tools comply with privacy laws if applicable. You'll have to use enterprise grade versions for secure handling of sensitive info if that applies at your company. And you'll have to document AI use in reports, assignments, or publications. It's also wise to be transparent and say this draft was generated with the help of an AI tool, but it is edited by me. And of course, you'll always want to have the final view and approval of any documents created by AI. Don't overtool, less is better. It's easy to fall into multiple tools and have a lot of AI clutter, but by using one or two simple tools, it's far more valuable than dabbling with dozens. Build habits for one or two core tools first, use automation to consolidate steps, and periodically review your stack to see what's worth keeping. So here's a quick checklist to see if this AI tool is right for you. Does it solve the specific problem I'm facing? Is it easy enough for me to use regularly? Does it respect my data privacy needs? Does it integrate with my existing tools or workflow? Have I tested it with a real task I do often? If it checks most of these boxes, the tool is likely a good fit for your everyday work. Now let's talk about prompts, queries, and getting good output. Using AI tools isn't just about what you ask, but how you ask it. Whether you're generating text, summarizing documents, or analyzing data, or creating images, the key to unlocking the best result is writing strong prompts. So let's explore how to talk to AI in a way that gets you what you need faster, clearer, and more reliably. So first, what is a prompt? A prompt is any instruction or input you give to an AI tool. It could be a question such as, what are 5 ways to reduce staff turnover? A request such as, summarize this report in plain language. A creative brief, write a lighthearted social media post about burnout recovery. A data set, here's my spreadsheet, help me spot trends. Think of prompts as conversations, not commands. The more context you give, the better the response. There are some prompting principles that help you write better prompts. Be specific. So a bad example would be write me an email. A better example would be please write a polite follow-up email to a client who hasn't responded to our proposal in 2 weeks. Some context. Mention the goal, the audience, the tone, and any background info. For example, I'm a student applying for a summer internship. Can you write me a short, enthusiastic cover letter? Give it some structure. So ask for bullet points, sections, tables, or headings if that's what you want. For example, summarize this article in three bullet points for a busy executive. State what to avoid. You can tell the AI what not to do. For example, write a memo in a professional tone, but avoid technical jargon. And iterate. If the first result isn't quite right, you can give it feedback. Like, can you use more prose? Can you use more bullet points? Can you make it shorter? Can you add more casual language? Can you add a quote or statistic? You can also ask it to provide reference links. Useful prompt templates for everyday work or adaptable starter prompts. So for writing and communication, you could say, draft a tone email to recipient about topic, including key points, or rewrite this text to make it clearer and more concise. And then from that, you can also paste the text into the chat text box. Turn these notes into a professional summary. And then you could, again, copy and paste your text into the chat table. You can use it for brainstorming and ideas. So for example, list 10 creative campaign ideas for a particular topic or event. Or what are some unique and creative ways to achieve a goal for a small team? And maybe that goal is you want to celebrate a 10-year anniversary for a team member. You can use it for analysis and summarization. So for example, summarize this article in plain English, and you can copy the text of the article or give it sometimes a URL. Some chats will accept that. Or you could say, based on this data, what trends or risks do you foresee? And again, upload, copy, or paste the data you want it to use. Or you could say, write a short executive summary from this report. And again, copy and paste your text in. If you were trying to write a cover letter for a job application, you could also ask it to do that and then provide a copy and paste of the job description. For meeting prep and follow-up, generate 5 questions I can ask in a team retrospective meeting. Or you could say, write a follow-up email based on these meeting notes. And again, copy or paste or upload. Because a lot of these chat prompt boxes will allow you to upload files as well. And they can read images. So let's say you have a picture of an orange cat with really fluffy tail. You can include that picture in it and you can say, please describe this cat. And it will say this is an orange cat with a big fluffy tail. It's pretty amazing. So here are some ways to refine your prompts. If your initial prompt says maybe write a blog post about productivity, the output is generic and lacks personality or specifics, you can refine your prompt to say, write a 300-word blog post in a conversational tone about how remote workers can use AI tools to improve productivity, including real-world examples like AI meeting summaries and task planners. And then with the improved output, hopefully it'll be more engaging and tailored to a specific use case. So keep practicing with the prompting and you'll get better, and keep iterating. With different tools come different prompt tips. So sometimes you want to give clear goals and break complex tasks into steps and ask follow-up questions. And you can also think like if it's the same day, the chat will remember the things you tell it, and you can actually see it like updating memory, and you can kind of keep going, but there's a limit on how long it will remember the conversation. If you're using design tools, you want to describe the visual elements you want, so style, color, subject, mood. If there's data tools, you want to ask direct questions about the data, specify the type of analysis or chart. And for meeting tools, you want to use prompts to summarize and highlight action items or generate follow-up tasks. So again, avoid being too vague and be more specific. So instead of help me with this, you can say summarize this email and suggest a clear next step. Or instead of make this shorter and clearer and funny and more detailed, you could say make this clearer. Now add a more playful tone. And try not to ask too much at once. First draft list of ideas, then expand the best one into a paragraph. And then once you get a good sense of your prompting style and what works for you, create a prompt library. Maybe that's in your OneNote or Notion or Evernote. Adapt the prompts for different tasks and tools and use templates to train your teams or classmates. Also helps to think like a collaborator, not a customer. AI tools are not magic boxes, they are collaborators. They work best when you treat them like an assistant and give them clear instructions, build up results in layers, and fact check and edit before sharing the final product. As a mini prompt practice exercise, try this now with any AI chatbot, or even compare two different ones. Write a 100-word thank you email to a colleague who helped you complete a project using a friendly and professional tone, and then refine it. So make it more specific to a health research context and add a suggestion to meet for coffee next week. Also helps to think like a collaborator, not a customer. AI tools are not magic boxes, they are collaborators. They work best when you treat them like an assistant and give them clear instructions, build up results in layers, and fact check and edit before sharing the final product. As a mini prompt practice exercise, try this now with any AI chatbot, or even compare two different ones. Write a 100-word thank you email to a colleague who helped you complete a project using a friendly and professional tone, and then refine it. So make it more specific to a health research context and add a suggestion to meet for coffee next week. AI and critical thinking at work. AI tools are powerful assistants, but they are not critical thinkers. That's your role. In an age of increasingly intelligent sounding outputs, your ability to think clearly, assess quality, and make good judgments is more important than ever. We'll explore how to combine AI with critical thinking so you don't just use tools efficiently, you use them wisely. Just because AI said it doesn't mean it's true. AI tools like ChatGPT or Claude generate outputs based on patterns, not facts. They do not know things. Instead, they predict what is plausible. That means AI can sound confident but be completely wrong. It can fabricate sources, statistics, or quotes. It may miss nuance, context, or local knowledge. Always double check critical facts, names, and references. Spotting red flags in AI output. Use these questions as a quick check. Does this information align with what I already know? Are there sources or references I can verify? Is anything missing or oversimplified? Does it make logical sense or just sound smooth? Ask AI to provide its reasoning or break things down. If it can't explain a recommendation, be very cautious. Use AI as a first draft, not as a final word. AI is great for generating ideas, drafting outlines, making rough summaries, exploring alternative perspectives. But it's up to you to refine, validate, and make it useful. For example, you can add missing nuance, adjust tone for your audience, include verified sources or company specific content, and make sure the message aligns with your goals and ethics. The human touch includes context, emotion, and ethics. AI lacks emotional intelligence, real world experience, and moral judgment. You bring empathy. How will this message make someone feel? Cultural context. Is this appropriate or respectful for my environment? Ethics. Is this honest, transparent, and responsible? Use AI to save time, not to dodge responsibility. Turn AI into a thinking partner. You can sharpen your critical thinking by questioning AI. Try this. What are the risks of following this advice? What are alternative perspectives? What's missing from this summary? Challenge your response and argue the opposite. These meta prompts might help you see multiple angles and avoid blind spots. AI can help you think more critically too. For example, ask it to explain something in simple terms, then test if you really understand it. Use it to play devil's advocate in a decision making scenario. Explore what if situations to see second order consequences. Managing over reliance on AI. There are some signs you're using it too much. For example, you feel unsure unless the AI agrees with you. You start accepting every answer without editing or reviewing. You avoid doing any original thinking or decision making. AI should reduce friction, not replace thought. If in doubt, pause and ask yourself, Would I be able to do this without the AI? If the answer is no, consider brushing up on your own skills or checking in with a peer or expert. Building a responsible AI culture in teams or classrooms. If you're leading a team or learning group, model critical AI use. Encourage discussion of how AI tools were used in a project. Ask for rationales. Why did you accept or change that suggestion? Share examples of when AI outputs were misleading or flawed. Create norms around attribution and editing, such as this was AI assisted and human edited. Before using or sharing AI output, ask, is this accurate? Is this appropriate for my audience and context? Is this ethical, respectful, and transparent? Did I add my own judgment or expertise? Collaboration and AI in teams. AI isn't just a solo productivity booster, it's also transforming how teams work together. When used wisely, AI can support better communication, lighten repetitive work, and make collaboration more efficient. But it can also introduce friction if team norms aren't clear. Here we'll explore how AI can enhance teamwork, where challenges may arise, and how to create a shared understanding of responsible use. How teams are using AI together. AI is increasingly being integrated into collaborative workflows. For example, shared document editing. Tools like Google Docs with Duet AI or Microsoft Word with Copilot allow teams to co-create documents while AI assists with drafting, summarizing, or formatting. For meeting productivity, Otter.ai and Fathom, among others, can capture, transcribe, and summarize meetings so team members can focus on discussion rather than note taking. For task tracking and planning, Asana, ClickUp, and Notion, among others, can use AI to suggest due dates, prioritize tasks, or summarize project updates. For communication, AI can suggest replies in email threads, rephrase sensitive messages, or summarize long chats for people catching up. The benefits of AI and team collaboration include faster alignment, such as shared AI summaries to reduce misunderstanding and improve clarity across teams. To reduce administrative burden, AI can automate repetitive team tasks like creating agendas, tracking action items, and formatting reports. For more inclusive input, AI brainstorming tools give everyone a starting point, including quieter team members or those who process ideas asynchronously. Also, time savings or shared workflows. Instead of everyone writing their own version of a project update, AI can consolidate shared input into one clean summary. There are some common challenges with AI in teams. Despite the benefits, teams can run into trouble if AI isn't discussed openly. Some key issues include inconsistency, where different team members use different tools, standards, and this leads to confusion, or lack of transparency. It's not always clear when something was written or generated by AI. Over-reliance. Team members may defer too quickly to AI-generated suggestions instead of critically discussing them. There's also attribution and accountability. Who's responsible for the output if it was partly written by AI? Setting shared norms for AI use among teams. To use AI effectively as a team, it helps to agree on a few ground rules. Declare AI involvement, such as this summary was AI assisted, then edited. Keep a human in the loop. Review and approve AI generated content before publishing or sharing externally. Respect data sensitivity. Don't feed confidential information into public AI tools unless cleared. Be clear on quality control. AI may draft, but a team member must always verify. Use consistent tools when possible. If everyone's using the same platforms, collaboration becomes easier. AI and remote or hybrid teams. AI can play a big role in bridging gaps across distances and time zones. For asynchronous collaboration, you can use AI to summarize conversations or decisions for people who weren't in the meeting. Time zone independence. AI tools can help with handoffs, summarizing what happened during someone else's workday. Translation and accessibility. AI-powered tools can support multilingual teams or offer transcripts for those who prefer written formats. Encouraging team learning and experimentation. AI is still new territory for many. Encourage a mindset of shared learning. Hold a show and tell session where team members share how they use AI. Create a shared folder of useful prompts and workflows. Let newer users buddy up with more confident ones to try tools together. Celebrate small wins, such as AI helped save us 2 hours by preparing that deck. AI can support but not replace team culture. AI can assist with logistics and tasks, but it can't replace trust, respect, and team dynamics. Don't let efficiency replace empathy. Use AI to make space for better human interaction, not reduce it. Here are some team reflection questions. How are we currently using AI as a team? Are there any concerns or questions we haven't addressed? What norms do we want to see about AI use? What would success look like if AI were helping us collaborate better? In this episode, we'll talk about staying current in an evolving AI landscape. AI is evolving fast, really fast. New tools, features, and terms seem to appear overnight, but you don't need to chase every headline or test every tool to stay current. With the right strategies, you can stay informed, build confidence, and adapt at your own pace. Here, we'll show you how to keep up with AI trends without being overwhelmed and how to continue developing practical AI literacy over time. So, what's changing in the AI space? There's a few ongoing shifts worth noting. We're moving from general to specialized AI. We're seeing more AI tools designed for specific industries such as legal, health, and education, or tasks, budgeting, recruiting, and copywriting. We also have multimodal AI. Tools are being built to handle multiple types of input at once: text, images, audio, video, and code. We have embedded AI, which is increasingly built into familiar platforms like Microsoft 365, Google Workspace, Canva, and Zoom. And now we've got agent based AI. These new tools can act on your behalf, like booking meetings, managing emails, or even handling multi step tasks through natural language. You don't need to master it all, just be aware of what is possible. So, how do you stay informed without overloading yourself? Pick a few trusted, low effort sources and check them regularly. Could be email newsletters or LinkedIn, podcasts, or YouTube. Find a creator or source that you like and subscribe. And it might be 15 minutes a month or maybe a couple times a year, depending on your appetite. Build your AI learning muscle. So treat AI like any other skill. Use it regularly, reflect on results, and improve gradually. Ways to build your learning: use one new AI tool per month challenge, or start a shared AI wins log with your colleagues or classmates. Revisit prompts you've used before and refine them. Teach someone else. Nothing builds confidence like explaining it. Learning doesn't mean memorizing algorithms, it means knowing what's possible and experimenting. Evaluate new tools strategically. When a new AI tool appears, ask: does this solve a real problem that I face? Does it do something better than what I'm already doing? Is it secure and appropriate for my workplace or school context? Will it integrate into my current workflow or create more friction? You don't need to jump on every new trend. Focus on tools that improve your work in measurable and consistent ways. It also helps to explore AI specific to your industry or field. AI looks different depending on your role or sector. So in education, think about tools for grading, feedback, lesson planning, and adaptive learning. In healthcare, there are tools that can summarize patient records and predict appointment no-shows. In marketing, there's ad copy generation, A/B testing, and customer journey mapping. For nonprofits, there's grant writing support, data visualization, and content creation. For administrative roles, there's calendar automation, data entry, and meeting documentation. Look for case studies, webinars, and courses specific to your industry. You can also join AI learning communities. A great way to stay current is through community learning. Some places to start might be Reddit, Discord, LinkedIn, or other professional associations. Don't go it alone. Learning with others makes the journey easier and more fun. Also, know when to take a break. Staying informed doesn't mean being glued to tech updates and a news feed. AI is a tool, not a lifestyle. If you're stressing out, take a break. If you feel overwhelmed, take a break. If you're stuck in tool testing mode, focus on what's working. Remember, you don't have to be cutting edge, you just have to be effective. So, to stay current, once a month, try to review your AI use. What tool helped me the most this month? Did I solve a problem faster or better with AI? What's one thing I'd like to explore next? Keep growing, but at a pace that fits your life and work. In this episode, we'll talk a little bit about automating tasks with AI tools. If you ever thought there has to be a better way, you're probably right. Welcome to the world of AI powered automation. You don't need to be a programmer or data engineer to set up helpful automations. Thanks to user-friendly platforms and integrations, you can now connect apps and delegate repetitive work to AI and automation tools, often in under 30 minutes. We'll introduce you to the basics of no-code automation and offer practical ways to get started today. So what is AI-powered automation? Automation means setting up a system that performs a task automatically, often based on a trigger. When a form is submitted, send a confirmation email. AI-powered automation takes this one step further. It combines that workflow with AI to handle tasks that require decision-making, summarization, or content generation. For example, auto-generating a meeting summary and emailing it to attendees, taking data from a form, using AI to draft a reply, and sending it via email, creating a social media caption from a new blog post using AI. There are some no-code tools to explore and make automation accessible. So we've talked about a few of these before. Zapier links thousands of apps with if this, then that logic, and it's simple automations across multiple platforms. Make or Integrat is more visual and powerful than Zapier for multi-step logic. It's ideal for advanced workflows and visual editing. IFTTT, if this, then that, is great for personal productivity. IFTTT is ideal for lightweight tasks like calendar syncing. Tally plus OpenAI is a form builder that integrates AI into your responses, and it's ideal for auto drafting emails or summaries from form data. Airtable plus AI is good for spreadsheets with automation and ideal for organizing, tagging, content workflows. And most of them, again, have free plans and templates that you can adapt quickly. Some common automation use cases with AI. Here are a few beginner-friendly ideas to try. Meeting follow-ups. The trigger is that the meeting ends in Zoom or Google Meet, and the automation will be set up to capture the transcript, summarize the key points, and then email the summary out to all attendees. For a form response, the trigger would be someone fills out a feedback or contact form. And in the automation, the tally captures the form, AI drafts a personalized email reply based on details in the form, and then email sends it. That could be Gmail or Outlook or any other email provider. For social media content, the trigger could be a new blog post is published, and the automation could be it pulls the blog title and intro, sends it to ChatGPT, AI writes a short LinkedIn post, and then it gets scheduled out and posted. For file naming and tagging, the trigger could be a file is uploaded to Google Drive or Dropbox. The automation is the AI reads the content, suggests a name or folder based on the content, and the file is renamed and sorted. For a project update generator, the trigger is a weekly reminder. The automation is an AI pulls tasks completed from your project management tool, summarizes it into an update, and then posts it in Slack or Teams. Here are some simple steps to get started. Pick a repetitive task that you do at least once a week. Map the steps manually. What happens first, and second, and third, and so on. Choose a tool. Build one trigger and one action to test. AI logic, such as ChatGPT prompt, text summarization, or rephrasing, then test and tweak before you go live. Some best practices to keep in mind are keep it simple first, one trigger, one result. Use plain language and AI steps, such as summarize this in 3 bullet points. Human review when needed, for sensitive or public-facing outputs especially. Test with real data. Make sure outputs are accurate and clear. Document your flows so you can troubleshoot or update later. When not to automate. It's not for everything. So if it's a highly sensitive decision, such as an HR response, if it's nuanced communication that requires empathy, if it's anything where trust, tone, or timing really matters, it's always best to consider whether automating something will improve the quality of work or just make it faster. As an example, every time I schedule a coaching session, I wish I didn't have to manually write follow-up notes. Instead, I could use Calendly plus Otter plus Zapier to automate that, and then use AIs to summarize and send the notes. Building confidence with AI at work. You don't need to be a coder, engineer, or tech evangelist to thrive in the age of AI. What you do need is curiosity, a willingness to explore, and the confidence to experiment. That's what this guide has been all about. And hopefully, you've been following along each episode in the series, showing that AI isn't just for specialists or Silicon Valley. It's for students drafting essays, teams leading planning meetings, administrators summarizing reports, and professionals in every field looking to work a little smarter. Here's what we hope you take away: AI is a tool, not a threat. When used thoughtfully, it frees up your time for the work that matters most. You don't have to learn everything, focus on what's useful to you. One good tool can transform your workflow. Critical thinking still matters. AI can generate content, but you make it meaningful. Keep your judgment sharp and your standards high. You can start small, automate one task, try one prompt, share one new idea with your team. It all adds up. You have a role in shaping how AI is used, whether that's in a classroom, workplace, or community. Your choices, how you use it, how you explain it, and how you talk about it help build a culture of responsible, effective AI adoption. The future of work isn't about machines replacing people. It's about people learning to work with machines in new ways that amplify our human strengths, creativity, empathy, judgment, and innovation. AI won't do your job for you, but it can help you do it better, faster, and with more confidence. So go ahead, open that tool, write that prompt, build that workflow. You're ready.